Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. Japan is quickly becoming one of the top travel destinations in the world. More and more people are traveling to the island nation every year, lured by the promise of fresh sushi, amazing train rides, safe cities, intriguing traditions, and quirky pop culture. But there's more to Japan than cat and robot cafes. Its many islands are surprisingly easy to travel around and well connected by railways, ferries, and bus services. Kinosaki Onsen. Famed for its fabulous hot springs, Kinosaki has been a popular onsen town since the 8th century. Set just inland from the Sea of Japan, its numerous bathhouses and traditional inns lie in the Kansai region of south-central Honshu. Now considered to be part of the city of Toyooka, the small town is bisected by a lovely willow-lined canal, while the Maruyama River passes nearby on its way to the sea. In total, there are 7 public onsen bathhouses for visitors to try out. Their warm waters are reputed to have healing properties. With elaborate interiors, fine architecture, and pretty gardens, the hot springs are the main reason that people visit Kinosaki. Staying in a ryokan is a quintessential part of this experience, and lots of the traditional inns can be found around town. In addition, Kinosaki also has lots of shops, cafes, and restaurants that sell local handicrafts and tasty delicacies, with the town being mainly known for its fresh seafood. Naoshima. Surrounded by the sparkling waters of the Seto Inland Sea, the idyllic island of Naoshima lies between the main Japanese islands of Honshu and Shikoku. Due to its lovely scenery, fantastic contemporary art museums, and numerous outdoor sculptures, it is a very popular tourist destination. Before being chosen as the location for the Venice art site in the late 80s, Naoshima was home to a dwindling fishing community. The Venice Corporation, based in nearby Okayama, then set up some world-class art galleries, such as the Chichu Art Museum and Venice House Museum. Set amid some sublime scenery, these exhibit some exquisite architecture and house important art collections, while innovative outdoor installations are also scattered around the island. Shirakuwa-go and Gokayama. Lying amid majestic mountains with sweeping valleys and verdant forests all around, Shirakuwa-go and Gokayama are 2 of the prettiest villages in the whole of Japan. Famed for their spectacular settings and traditional thatched roof farmhouses, they count among central Honshu's most popular tourist attractions. While this means they can get quite crowded, particularly during Golden Week and the cherry blossom season, the villages really are a treat to visit. This is because the distinctive Gasho-zukuri buildings that look so stunning surrounded by fertile farmland and magnificent nature lend them a very charming, peaceful, and rustic feel. Osaka. Lying at the heart of one of the most populated metropolitan areas in the world, Osaka is set on the shores of Osaka Bay and is surrounded by more than 10 satellite cities. The sprawling metropolis is the 3rd largest in Japan and has long been a major economic hub and important financial center. While its endless concrete jungle is not all that pretty to look at, Osaka is considered the best place to eat, drink, and party in Japan. Much of its nightlife is centered around the neon-lit Dotonbori district, which boasts plenty of restaurants, bars, and entertainment options. For shopping, Shinseibashi is the place to go. Endless department stores, boutiques, and malls line the covered shopping street. Kiso Valley. Once part of the historic Nekasendo trade route connecting Kyoto to Edo, present-day Tokyo, Kiso Valley is home to several charming old post stations, as well as lovely scenery. Coated in thick forest and surrounded by steep mountains, the valley is centered around the Kiso River and lies in Nagano Prefecture in central Japan. Due to its well-preserved historical sites and dramatic mountain scenery, the valley is now a very popular tourist destination. One of its most famous and scenic stretches lies between the 2 Edo period post towns of Magum and Samago. Many people choose to hike from one to the other. Koyasan. Located just to the south of Osaka in Wakayama Prefecture, Koyasan is primarily known as being the center of Shingon Buddhism. Edged by 8 prominent peaks, The gorgeous mount is home to an abundance of temples, shrines, and pagodas, as well as pristine nature and scenery. While many people visit Koyasen as a day trip from Osaka, staying over and sleeping in one of the temples is an amazing way to experience monastic life on the mount. Besides visiting its numerous sacred sites and historic temples and shrines, there are loads of wonderful hikes you can do around the surrounding mountains and forests. Ishigaki. Located west of Okinawa, Ishigaki is Japan's premier beach destination and makes a good base to explore the other islands in the Yaeyama archipelago. Blessed with Japan's best beaches, it is particularly popular with families since the beaches at Fusaki and Masato are net protected. Located 1,250 miles, 2,000 kilometers, south of Tokyo, Ishigaki may not have the shrines and temples that other Japanese cities have, but it does have an exuberant nightlife for visitors who have the energy after a day of beachcombing, water sports, or climbing Mount Nosako. Miyajima. Miyajima, or Shrine Island, is just the popular nickname for the island of Itsukushima, which has long been considered a holy place. Dominating its interior are the scenic and sacred slopes of Mount Misen, where you can find various Buddhist temples, Shinto shrines, and a fantastic 5-story pagoda. Its gentle hills and lush forests make for some excellent hiking, and you'll often come across tame deer wandering freely around the island. Miyajima's main attraction, however, is the floating torii gate of Itsukushima Shrine that lies just off its shores, one of the most renowned and recognizable sites in Japan. It makes for some fabulous photos and attracts hordes of tourists every year. Kanazawa. In the center of the city, you can find a fantastic centuries-old castle to explore, as well as charming and well-preserved samurai and geisha districts. Their narrow alleys are lined by traditional houses, cozy tea shops, and a number of atmospheric temples and shrines. Kanazawa is also home to some great museums and the busy Omiko Market, renowned for its fresh seafood. Its most famous attraction is the lovingly landscaped Kenrokuen, which is considered to be one of the most beautiful gardens in Japan. Wonderful to visit at any time of year, it is home to a huge variety of trees and plants, with scenic ponds, bridges, and stone lanterns on display. Hiroshima. Hiroshima, located on Honshu Island, is younger than many Japanese cities, less than 500 years old, but its fate was forever sealed in history on August 6, 1945, when it became the first city in the world to have an atomic bomb dropped on it. Although more than 60% of the buildings in Hiroshima were destroyed, the city has managed to make an amazing recovery since that devastating blast. In fact, by 1974, the city had actually managed to double its pre-war population, and it has also become a popular tourist destination. Kamakura, set on the scenic shores of Sagami Bay, with forest-coated hills surrounding it. Kamakura is a top-rated destination and lies just an hour-long train ride to the south of Tokyo. As it was once the capital of Japan, the coastal city is home to many important landmarks and a plethora of beautiful temples and shrines. Its defining symbol and most famous site is the Great Buddha of Kamakura, which is 13.35 meters high. Made out of bronze, the mighty figure towers over its surroundings and is one of the city's most famed and photographed attractions. Do like, share, and subscribe for more videos.